What a disaster for the stock market today, guys. Holy crap. It's currently about 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast. We have the Russell down 4.5%, the Nasdaq's down close to 4%, the S&P's down 3.1%, and we have the good old Dow Jones holding up the best right now. It is down only 2.3% on the day, as the VIX is up 9% right now. We have gold up 1.7% and silver up over 2%. So before we dive into the video today, make sure to get your free money from Moomoo. You get 10 free stocks, each up to $2,500 with a $100 deposit. That's linked down below. And you could also get 6 free stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. Guess what? That's also linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So like I said, it's about 1:30 p.m. right now on the East Coast. The markets are getting pummeled. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Talk about a fake out yesterday after the Fed, guys. And if you've been watching my channel, we're not really surprised. I mean, I called this out yesterday, and I've mentioned to you all that we've had many little bull runs throughout, or not bull runs, but little rallies within the downtrend, and not to trust the Fed. The rally on the Fed. I've said this time and time again, and look at where we are today. We had another one of those days we're having. The day's not over. It could get worse. Who knows? Hopefully it doesn't get worse, but we're having one of the those awful days out there where we're down 3 to 4% across, the majority of the indexes. So let's take a look at these charts. Like I said, SPY's down 3.2%, and with today's continuous down move, I mean, even on the intraday chart, guys, this sell-off is not letting up. I mean, we're hitting low after low for the most part. Just about an hour or 2 hours ago, roughly, we hit $365.76 on SPY, which is a fresh low during this entire bear market, and that marks, I think, 24% of red on SPY from top to bottom. Let me double check that for you guys. Yeah, very close. It's 23.8% to be almost exact. So pretty much 24% is what SPY's gone down from 479.98 to where it was on the intraday low today. So we're now getting deeper into a bear market. You guys know the 20% mark, that is an official bear market. Nasdaq, the Russell, those have been there. Now the S&P is getting deeper into a bear market. And I've said this before. I'll say it again. I feel like, and I'm not saying like I know this for sure, nobody knows for sure, but I feel like we could get down to 30%, maybe, from top to bottom on SPY, right? We're at 23 right now. We might have a little bit more downside to go. And I'm not opposed to that. I'd love to buy stocks at cheaper levels, ETFs, index funds, all that good stuff, guys. I want it at cheaper prices. Bring on the cheaper prices. So that's what's going on. We're pretty much free falling now. And when it comes to the Dow Jones, notice how I said the S&P's in a bear market. The Russell and the Nasdaq, those have been in a bear market. The Dow is not quite yet, unless it is now. Let me double check. Let me make sure I'm not misspeaking here. Oh, it's almost there. It's down 19%. So the Dow is almost there, guys. Just a couple of days ago, I remember we were talking about this, and I think the Dow was only down 12% at that point. Yeah, literally, look, 11, 12%. It was right around here where the Dow was at 33,000, 32,800. It was just 8 calendar days ago. It was down only 11, 12%. And now we're almost in a bear market. Isn't that crazy how quick things can change, guys? Being down 11, 12%. Now the Dow's down 19%. And the truth is, it could have some more downside to go. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dow got down maybe 20, 25%. Heck, maybe the Dow goes down 30% as well when all said and done. Maybe even worse. Again, nobody really knows. But at this point, the S&P is in a bear market and the Dow is it's almost there, guys. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to smash that like button as always and subscribe. And with that being said, let's break down my watch list, some stocks I'm looking at, some of which that are doing pretty decent today and others, like you guessed it, that are getting completely destroyed. So let's go over some here that are holding up. Like I mentioned in my intro, gold and silver today, they're doing pretty well. So the gold stocks are also doing well. Let's pull up GDX. And by no means does GDX, the chart that is, now that it's up a little bit, 2% on the day, which is really not much at all. But now that it's up a little bit, does the chart look great? It doesn't. It still looks pretty bearish to me. It's under both moving averages on the 4-hour chart. We are, still trading under the lows from just a week or two ago, and we have a death cross. We've had that for weeks at this point. So, the only thing that the bulls could argue here is a double bottom might be in store or in place right here. It's possible. We are holding, the first bottom was at about $29.30. We just held $29.30. And if you guys take a look here on the 4-hour, we've pretty much held $29.30 not only the past couple of weeks, but for a couple of months at this point. So could this be the bottom for the gold stocks? It could be. It very well could be, especially here on GDX, and probably GDXJ is looking the same. Let me pull that up and see. Yeah, on GDXJ as well. This has held pretty much $36 for the past couple of months, 35 to about 36, 37-ish dollars. So this could be the bottom. I'm not the one to call bottoms. It's all luck at the end of the day if you buy at the exact bottom. We've done it, we've all done it at one point or another, but to say that you can time the bottom every time, you're BSing yourself, right? I almost cussed on YouTube, guys, but you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, so keep your eyes on GDX. This could break out, double bottom, but we're not actually getting the breakout yet. So let's set alerts. I'm going to put my alert at maybe $32, $32.50 a share. Let's do that now. Mark is at or above $32.50. We'll see if it ends up moving out of there. If so, double bottom breakout could be in play, especially if gold. Listen, if gold starts moving to 2,000 again, 2,000 an ounce, this move will come. It will come for sure. So I guess it all comes down to what gold does, and I'm going to be watching that gold chart like a hawk here over the next couple of months because of all the inflation that we're seeing and gold being a historic, store of value, an actual store of value, and a hedge against inflation, right? We've seen gold. It's done pretty well the past year, whereas obviously we have a lot of inflation, and the markets in the past year, if you guys look at the year-over-year chart, they're not looking so sweet, right? If I pull up S&P 500, let me show you the 1-year chart. It is down on the 1 year. You guys can see triple Q as well. So if you just held gold, and I'm not saying to do this, it's not smart, but comparing gold's return to the S&P's return over the past year in triple Q, it's done better, right? You guys can see here gold's actually almost up on the last year. Actually, it's mostly flat, but it's doing better than the S&P and the NASDAQ. Now, am I saying to go all gold because, in the next year it's going to be the same performance? No, I'm not saying that, but having a little allocation to gold as a diversification for your portfolio, in my humble opinion, and I do this as well. You guys can go watch. I did a gold unboxing video like a year and a half or 2 years ago. If you go to YouTube and type in Stasserfest gold unboxing, La Fortuna, I think that's what it's called, the little 10-gram bar that I had and some other, little pieces I had or coins, whatever you want to call them. If you go look that up on Google, you'll see. So in my opinion, gold is it's a decent option for diversification, in my opinion. And some other stocks that are doing well today, to kind of switch gears here. Monster, it's holding up. Well, last I checked, it was up a little bit. Now it's down a little bit, but still, it's only down 0.1%. While the markets are getting thrashed so far today. So the fact that it's pretty much at break even, I consider that a win for the day. You guys can see Monster's holding the uptrend in this channel, and we have that inverse head and shoulders that I've been talking about like crazy on the channel. So let's see if that plays out. And overall, guys, it's just a bloodbath out there. I mean, CCL's down 9% today. DraftKings is down 12%, which you guys in my Patreon know I've been tax loss harvesting with DraftKings over the past couple of, it's really just been the past week to 2 weeks at this point. I've slowly been selling off shares, and thankfully it's a speculative position, so the loss really wasn't that big of a deal. Percentage-wise, it was a big loss, but dollar value, not that big of a deal. So I'm just tax loss harvesting, and I'm going to use that cash from me selling DraftKings to probably end up either beefing up my cash position, which that's a decent option right now, or I'm going to end up buying some more of Meta. You know, Meta's an option here, which is formerly known as Facebook, guys. You guys know I've been wanting to buy more Meta, you know, between 150 to 160. We're pretty much there at this point, and if it goes a little bit lower, I might put more money to work in Meta. You know, I'm going to buy more VOO. You guys might think I'm crazy, but during this bear market, my main strategy, or part of my strategy, right, is to just average down on VOO. Continue buying, buying the dip. Call me crazy, but that's what I'm doing. In fact, today I bought me more VOO at $338 roughly, where we are now. And if it goes down another $10, which today it's down $10, if it goes down another $10, I'm going to be buying more, and then more if it goes down another $10, and even more if it goes down another $10, guys. That is part of my strategy here to build a nice foundation in the S&P 500, which tracks the overall market. And I'm not trying to be the next Warren Buffett here. I'm not trying to be all individual stocks and try and beat the market every year. Sure, I do want to have a little bit of an edge on the market, and I do that by buying, yes, some ETFs, index funds like VOO, some other ETFs, but I'm also trading, short-term trading with part of my portfolio to increase my return. I'm also selling covered calls, doing different option strategies, and you'd be surprised. And of course, buying individual stocks, obviously, buying stocks that are undervalued or you think that will outperform the market, alongside of owning an ETF kind of gives you a bit of an advantage. Granted, if the individual stocks you own don't outperform the market, then you're going to underperform if you're not all in the S&P 500, if that makes any sense. Let's say you have the S&P 500 and you have individual stocks that underperform. You're better off just not having individual stocks that underperform and just having the entire S&P 500, if that makes any sense. And maybe I'll make a video going more over kind of my portfolio breakdown percentages, right? I think that I might have made a video like that before. I don't know if it was on TikTok or YouTube. And by the way, follow me on TikTok at StasSurFez. That is where I'm posting a lot of content throughout the day these days, and obviously here on YouTube. And TikTok's growing fast. We have over 20,000 followers over there on TikTok. So go to TikTok at StasSurFez. Follow me. Make sure to smash the like button on this video and subscribe here on YouTube, and get yourself your free money from Moo. 10 stocks, each up to $2,500 with a $100 deposit. That's linked down below. And you could also get 6 stocks from Webull with any deposit. Guess what? That's also linked down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.